I got a bucket on my hip and a song in my heart. I don't know the words, but it goes la 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 fishies. Hello friends, and welcome to Cobblemon 1.7.3. Thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate you so very much. We have this lovely series going because I wanted to collect all of the different advancements that Cobblemon currently has available inside of the game. And today we are going to be getting all of the different Magikarp jump variations because apparently that's an achievement and I didn't know about it. Although, to be honest, I probably would have got this anyway because I really love the Magikarp, like a lot. Like, I loved him a lot. Maybe even an unhealthy amount, I would say. And not as a food. No, not as a food. But as friends. That's right. Unless I'm really... No. We shouldn't eat the Magikarp. They're too sentient, and they love to jump. Anyway, that is hopefully what we're going to be doing in today's video. We're gonna get the Magikarp jump variations again, and we're not gonna eat them. Oh, did you know there actually used to be a whole game called Magikarp Jump just for these little splashy fishies? It's where they first learned actually to have all the fancy colors and the polka dots and the tiger stripes and all of that. So now that they're in the Cobblemon world, I figured I'd try and get all the pretty patterns again. And I say again because this will be my fourth time. This will be my fourth time doing it. It's best not to think about it really. So currently the mod Cobblemon has 31 different variations of Magikarp that are all of different varying patterns and different colors and stuff like that in the water that you can fish up with a poker rod. And to get your hands on a poker rod, you need a fishing template, which you can fish up with just a regular fishing rod. And you can use the fishing template combined with a fishing rod and a pokeball inside of a smithing table to make the poker rod. Ta-da! Magical glistening effect! Which brings us to where we are now. So I've had this world for quite a while, and in my last Cobblemon video, I spent like 80 hours or something like that collecting all of the different berries in the game, so that I could get this one called a Starfberry, which gives you a 5 times chance of catching shiny Pokemon only while fishing. Because you can equip these lovely Starfberries to your actual Pokerod as a form of bait, which you can actually do for all of the berries, but I don't really care too much about those. There is one other one that is helpful for me called a Lumberry, which makes it to where you can fish up Magikarp a lot easier, but honestly, I think I'd rather have a shiny one. So I think I'll stick to the Starfberries for the later game, of course. We still need them to grow and everything, and we have a crazy surplus of Lumberries, so we'll use those for a while and also maybe plant some of those up as well. And with the introductions out of the way, I think we are good to get started on our lovely Magikarp fishing. So, while we are doing the fishing and the waiting and everything, let me run you quickly through how we are able to get the Magikarp jump variations, right? So when you're fishing, you have a pretty small chance to actually to actually fish up the Magikarp jump variations no matter where you are. Oh my gosh, we actually got one. Okay. I don't remember what this is. This looks like it could be an apricot tiger or apricot zebra. I'm not sure exactly the variation, but we've got this one. That's so cool. Our very first one, and they're lovely. Oh, what a lovely little Pokemon. That is so cool. Let's go. We got our very first one already. Oh, they're lovely. Okay, so I did just check, and this is, in fact, the apricot tiger all done and dusted. So that is our very first Magikarp jump variation. And there are a few things that I was trying to say before I accidentally caught it. So all Magikarp jump variations have a flat 5% chance to be caught with any of the inside of any of the biomes. Although Luck of the Sea does boost that by like 2.5% per level. So it's like, oh, it can go up to like 12.5 or something like that as the grand total. So if you're in any of the biomes at any given point, you have a 12.5% chance to fish up one of these lovely fishies. However, specific biomes have increased chances, with some of them being a higher chance and some of them being a slightly lower chance. So for example, the apricot tiger that we just fished up, inside of any of the ocean biomes, we have a 3 times chance to catch it, right? But if you were to fish it up inside of any of the the desert or the savanna biomes, you would have a 5 times chance of getting it. So each of these different Magikarp jump forms have their own specified biomes where they can be caught a lot faster, on top of the 12.5% base chance with luck of the C3. Whew! Goodness gracious, this is a lot to talk about. I'm sorry. I just wanted to get that out of the way very quickly. So that is why we caught an apricot tiger here so quickly. We had a 3 times chance to get it. So that is very cool. And doop. Let's go. Was this a violet one? What? Okay, level 18. Oh my goodness. All right. How have we already got 2 of them? I haven't even been trying yet. Do I have lumberries attached to this? No, I don't even have lumberries attached to this. Goodness gracious. What is going on right now? Alright, so that is the saucy violet all done and dusted, which is weird because this is the biome where you would least expect it to be. It's supposed to be in like the dark forests, or the dark oak forests rather. So us catching it here is pretty cool. There actually is only 2 of the violet ones. So we've got the violet raindrops, and then we have violet saucies. Ta-da! There we go. And we just drop them in their lovely box, and we jump straight back into it. Oh, actually, I probably should harvest some of my berries here very quickly. Oh, I really hope I get a shiny Magikarp. Oh my gosh, that actually might be the whole point of this video, I'll be honest. It turns out, getting all of the different Magikarp jump variations isn't actually an achievement. I might have just accidentally... my brain told me that it was or something. So I think maybe the point of this video is to do something to do with the bait, because I know they added some sort of a bait system in the newer updates, right? Because if you go over here, it says reel in a Pokemon with 1 of each of the different berries attached to your Pokerod, right? That's an achievement. I could definitely do that one. But below it, it says prepare a custom Pokebait in a campfire pot and use it to reel in a Pokemon. Now, that sounds incredibly awesome. Because I have both the lumberries, which increase the chance of catching a Magikarp, and the starf berries, which increase your chance of catching shiny Pokemon. So if I can combine these 2, that would be insane, and I would love that so much. Except I don't know how to make a pot, a campfire pot. Is there a way? Can I just search it up here? Can I just type in campfire pot? Oh, I can! Black campfire pot. Okay, so we need 1 piece of glass, a bunch of pieces of copper, and 2 black apricorns, which I have plenty of, actually. I've been stockpiling those for creating the heavy ancient balls using copper and everything, so this actually works out perfect. Alright, so I guess we get to go make a campfire pot, and then hope that this works as I think it does. And ta-da! There we go! Does that mean we can cook one? Yeah, we sure can. All right, we've got a black campfire pot. Now, how does it work? I just pop it down, and then can I combine these 2 together? Does it need to go on top of a campfire, I wonder? It does say campfire pot, so maybe I need to put this on top of a campfire first. Da-da-da. Okay, so there we go. So we put this here. We'll pick this back up, and we'll put it on top of it. Yeah, there we go. It did work. All right. Oh, okay. So this is more complicated than I thought, but I'm gonna go talk to the wiki really quick. 2 seconds. Okay, so I just consulted the wiki, and it turns out in order to make a Pokebait that has the effect of different berries, the first thing you need to do is make an actual Pokebait. So you use a honey bottle, a mushroom of any kind, and a piece of wheat inside of the cooking pot with the lid open, and then you deposit the berries into the little rows on the top right as the seasoning, and then the Pokebait that you're cooking absorbs the effect of those 2 berries, and it stacks on top of it. So that is so cool. And because they stack, I think what I want to prioritize is catching a shiny Pokemon out of the bait, because I've never had any trouble catching actual Magikarp before if you use a lumberry. So if I just put 1 lumberry in there and then 2 starve berries, maybe I'll maximize my chances. And we'll do just a little bit of fishing while we are waiting for these berries to cook inside of the pot. Oh, and in order to start cooking them, you have to press the little close the pot lid button. So the Magikarp we're looking for right now are the orange ones, the blue ones, and I forgot. Oh. Oh, hey, there we go. All right, a new version already. Wow, that was fast. Okay, what version is this? Is this a calico orange and gold, or is this a regular orange one with a gold accent? I don't remember the names of these exactly. It has been like a year since I caught them all before, so my memory is not the greatest on this anymore. Ta-da! There we go. There's our lovely Magikarp all caught. Yeah, okay, I did call it. That is the Calico Orange / Gold all done and dusted, which means we have 3 more Calicos to go. We have 2 of the blue ones that we need to get here, and all 3 of the regular orange ones. Oh, okay. And as well, the apricots. I completely forgot about those. So perfect. Welcome to the team, Apricot Zebra. Wow, this is so fun. I'm so glad I'm doing this again. Oh, I missed the Magikarp jump fishing. Okay, it currently is 3:42 p.m. and I can only fish for a couple more hours today, so hopefully I can catch something. So I'll have to pick this up again tomorrow in the morning time. Oh, hello. Oh, they're beautiful. Wow, what is this one? This looks like the purple stripes. I could be wrong. I will check in a moment. Or maybe purple dapples, maybe? Yeah. Welcome to the team, Purple Diamonds. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I wonder, I really should show what all these shiny variations look like. Maybe I could do that. Maybe throughout the video, I'll put the shiny variations on the screen so you at least you can at least see what they all look like. Oh, blessed bells. I'm so happy to be here. Ta-da! All right, we're going right back to fishing. I've only gone through 15 bait. Well, just sitting here, I've already got 3 different versions from this one stack of bait. That is crazy. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, hello. This is a black mask. I'm almost certain. I remember that the ones with the ones that are just slightly above their eyes are the black forehead. So this is black mask for sure. All right, there we go. This definitely is the Black Mask. That is so cool. Welcome to the team, Black Mask, and into the PC you go. Oh, there we go. This is one of the blue ones that I was talking about. I don't remember which one it is. I think this is a saucy blue. This might be a saucy blue. We'll catch it and we'll see. Whoopsie, that is not a saucy blue. That is a blue raindrop. There we go. Sorry for the mix-up. All right, let's just get straight back into fishing. We're gonna keep on fishing until we get... Oh, another blue one. Hello. This definitely is a new one. Okay, so this one is the saucy blue for sure this time. Okay, so this is the saucy blue. You lovely blue little critter. So we've got all the blue ones. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, hello. What is this? Oh, this is a gray one. This is a gray bubbles. I'm almost certain. Wow, there are so many different variations going on here. I am not expecting to catch this many different ones here. I just wanted to do some fishing in this one biome first. Welcome to the team, Gray Bubbles. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love all of these Magikarp jump variations so much. All right, let's just jump straight back into it again. I really hope we get a shiny Pokemon. As long as it's a Magikarp, I'm happy. The other ones are pretty cool, but I don't really want them. What are we gonna get? What do we got? Regular Magikarp. Wait. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. I almost completely looked past this one. You're not a regular Magikarp. This is either an orange Orca or an orange two-tone. I can't be sure right now. I'll have to catch them and check. Nice, I was right. That is an orange Orca. So that is one of the oranges done. We just need 2 more, which is the orange dapples, I'm pretty sure, and the orange two-tone.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Magikarp!
Carp.
Alright, we've got... Oh! Hello! Who are you? Alright, that is one lovely Violet Raindrops. Hey, that means we've also got both of the Violets now. Since there's only 2 of those as well. There's actually only a couple of the Magikarp here that have only 2 variations rather than the regular 3. So we have the black forehead and the black mask. We have the orange mask and the orange forehead. We have the violets and the blues, I'm pretty sure. And then there's a Skelly, which is just a 1 of 1. But I still think that's pretty cool. There's quite a variation. I probably am missing some as well. Oh, we've got a Calico. Oh, our little Calico. What is that? Orange and white? Orange and white Calico? Welcome to the team. A tiny little Calico. Oh, we got a Skittle. Look at this little Skittle. That does make you wonder. Oh, I do wonder if these purple Magikarps taste more like candy. That would be interesting. No, wait, I can't. Sorry. Fish are friends. Fish are friends. Fish are friends and food. No, la 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 la. Ooh, we got another apricot. Oh, what kind of Magikarp are you? That is very clearly the apricot stripes, all done and dusted. Which does mean we've only got one apricot left. And we've got an orange two-tone. I don't understand why I'm fishing up all of the different versions before the ones that you get for the ocean biomes. I mean, I'll take it, but at this point, do I even need to go anywhere else? Maybe I'll just keep fishing in my little ocean spot here if I can just get them all anyway. Welcome aboard, you orange two-tone. Welcome aboard. Not very many of the orange ones. Okay. You know what? Alright, that's fine, thanks. What is that? That is a gray bubble? I don't know what this is. That was wrong. It's a gray diamonds. Close enough. They're pretty similar. Oh, bubblegum! Look at this little bubblegum little fish. Oh, they're so cute. What is this? That is a pink orca. I know this one from Heart, actually. That is definitely a pink orca. So welcome to the team, Pink Orca. And so we return back to fishing. Or catching an orange apples, I guess. That's pretty cool. Fun fact, the orange apples is actually my favorite Magikarp of all time. So, welcome aboard. Alright, let's jump straight back into fishing again. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got a brown one finally. Hey, that's our first brown one that we found. Oh, they're so beautiful. Fun fact, did you know that the brown Magikarp are actually my favorite ones of all time? Welcome aboard. I do wish you could put squids in a bucket. Oh, we got another pink one. Wow, and that's the pink two-tone as well. Did you know that these are actually my favorite Magikarp ever? That's weird. Well, I feel like I've been here before. Hey, let's go. We had another pink one. Two pink ones back to back. This is the Dapples, my favorite one in the world. That's so cool. Which does now mean we've got all the pink ones as well. That is so cool. Wow, we're almost done already with the catching. We still got to evolve them into Gyarados as well. Oh, okay. I guess we got another one just now. That is orange forehead for sure. That is definitely the forehead. Oh, welcome to the team. Okay, that is the orange mask. Wow, we got both of them back to back. That's so cool. Wow, I can't believe we caught my favorite Magikarp back to back. Which does mean we have now every single one of the oranges except for the Skelly, which I don't think counts as an orange one, but it is orange, and it is, you know, a different variation, so I kind of count it as orange. Beep, boop, beep. Hey, wait! Oh, wait a second. that's a new one. That's a brown something. That is the brown tiger, all done. And then right after we caught the brown one, we got our lovely calico, orange and white, or white / orange. I don't remember it. They do it backwards, so I don't remember sometimes. Oh goodness, wait. Oh, okay, so we've only got one more of the calicos left, which is the calico orange, white, and black, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and then we got the Skelly. Nice. That is definitely one of my favorites. Oh, wait a second. Hey, that's all the orange ones done. Nice. And right after that, we got the lovely purple patches, which was the very last purple one that we needed. So now we officially have all three of the purple ones all done and dusted, which I've said plenty of times this video. I'm so sorry. Oh, I got another little apricot. Oh, the little darling. What is this? That is the apricot tiger. Oh, all right. That's the last one that we needed as well. Wow, this is really tidying up, isn't it? And then, of course, right after that, we got the lovely black forehead, which I'm pretty sure seals up both the black forehead and the black mask. So we're done with those. And then, of course, our lovely calico that we were missing before. So now we have all of the calicos because this is the calico orange, black, and white. Oh, it's such a beautiful fish. This one really is my favorite one in the whole world. It's so beautiful. There's something about the colors that they just go really well together. Oh, and while we're on the topic of things going really well together, we have now officially caught the lovely gray. I forgot whatever this one was called, but it looks pretty cool. Gray patches. Welcome to the team. And you look absolutely gorgeous today. Did you know? We got all the gray ones. it is a dun boom boom, which does indeed leave us to our very, very last Magikarp that we have to fish up. I can't believe I didn't notice sooner, but we just needed to get this very last one, and that is officially all of the different Magikarp jump variations that Cobblemon currently has. So now what we get to do is we get to evolve them all, which is certainly my least favorite part of catching all the Magikarp, because I do really love them as fish, unfortunately. But I do know that for the completionist part of this Magikarp video, I do need to evolve them. And the very first Magikarp that we will be evolving today is the lovely orange two-tone, and they look absolutely gorgeous. I'm so proud of them. Look at them all growing up. They've just got like a little front white tufted patch on the front. I like it. And a quick little Relicanth battle, which is my second favorite fish in the whole world, by the way. I do love a little Relicanth. And now our lovely little Magikarp is officially level 20, which is the orange orca. So they look absolutely lovely. They're not much different from the orange two-tone, but they do still look very cool. And one more Relicanth battle out of the way. We now officially have the orange forehead ready to evolve, and look at them, and that is so cool. And it is taking a long time doing the whole battle and then switching out things. So I did go on a little adventure to go and gather up as many of the experience shares as I could, which was just a bunch of like lapis and gold and copper and stuff like that. So I did end up making, I think, 2 of those, because I did have one already. So that definitely helped speed up the process here. And and we got a new fish as well on our team. We've got a cool little Huntail, which is very fancy, which helped us evolve the Skelly Gyarados, which is this one right here, and the Orange Mask, which both look very cool. And then we, of course, have all 3 of the apricots. This is quite chaotic, trying to evolve all 3 at once. But they do look very cool, and they're such a deep, like, ocean blue. They're so cool. They almost look like they belong in the cold ocean biomes. And then we have the violet ones, which, I'll be honest, turned out exactly how I expected them to. They're very purpley big fish. And so we move on to the lovely Calico Magikarp, definitely one of my favorites still, and they look so cool. Look, they look so cool, especially the big red one. Wow. Whoever made these textures for all the different Magikarp Gyarados and stuff, they did so good. They did absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy to be playing this right now. And then we have the 3 lovely Skittles, which I don't know what these are going to turn out to be. Oh, wait, what the heck? They're green. That's not what I was expecting, but they still look very cool. So let's see what the blue ones look like now. How are we gonna get for the blue ones? Ooh, purple. Okay, hey, those ones are pretty good. I don't like the green ones, but these look very cool. I just realized these ones kind of remind me of like a little wizard. I don't know why. And now we got to get these gray ones all evolved. Wow, these are way darker than I was expecting. That's really cool. Oh, this one doesn't look anything like I expected. I wonder what's wrong with it. And then after that, we of course have all 3 of the lovely pink Magikarp, which I'm so excited to see. Oh no, they're green too. These ones look better. They're less dark green. These are more of like a cyan green. This is very cool. Okay, which moves us to the brown ones, which are on their own. They look very cool. Definitely my favorite Magikarp in the whole world. And even as Gyarados, they still look absolutely amazing. There is something very good about this color combination. It feels very like saturated and like contrasty or something. I don't know, but I really love it. Ooh, which now leaves us with the very last 2 of the Magikarp that we need to evolve. And do you like my new hat? It's pretty cool. I dress myself in the morning, thank you. Oh, and while we're on the topic, I completely forgot to mention through the video that the lovely Magikarp outfit that I'm wearing is from Space Brownies on Twitter and a bunch of other places as well. So if you do like this lovely Magikarp outfit, do please feel free to check out all of the skins they've made, and thank you so much, Space Brownies. Here's the side. Of course, you can't show off the skin without the lovely Magikarp face and the mouth. Oh my gosh, I've never noticed the mouth before. Oh no. Okay, corp. Okay, let's back to evolving stuff. Okay, which now moves us on to the very last 2 Magikarp that we need to evolve, which are the Black Mask and the Black Forehead. And here we go. Doop-a-doop. Doop. And what are we gonna get? What are they gonna look like? I wonder if they're gonna be dark like the gray ones as well. Nice, they sure are. Wow, they're even darker than the gray ones, which I suppose makes sense. Wow, they look fantastic, and I look ridiculous. Woo. Whew, oh my goodness. This has been an extraordinarily long week for Magikarp fishing and Gyarados evolving and even building, which I kind of messed up. And in between editing, I got very bored. I got very extremely bored, and I wanted to do a little bit of terraforming. And I accidentally terraformed for 3 days. So we've got this lovely little template for our next Cobblemon video, where I'm gonna be doing some landscaping and building and stuff for some future farms and stuff like that. So whoopsie, I made an entire cliff face. I hope you like it. Here is the work so far. We've still got to connect up this section here to the top bit, and we've definitely got some work to do over here, but I did want to turn this whole spot eventually into a lovely dock of the sorts, so that I've got somewhere to do some fishing in the future. So that is our next Cobblemon venture, because I do want to catch some shiny Pokemon, and I guess we're gonna have to do that next time, because I have just about unfortunately run out of time for today's video. So thank you so very much, everybody, for watching this weird little Cobblemon video. I appreciate every single one of you so very much, and I will see you in the next in the next video. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Carp, carp.